Hello again, YouTube. Battle Carrier here with another surprise stream. Um, it's going to be a shorter one today, no 6 or 7 hour streams. I just got maybe a couple hours. I say that now. So I'm actually working on a short to kind of go over that Tamara death yesterday because it's actually even crazier than it looked, right? So here, let me show you what I've been working on here before we get started. In my Excel document here, I calculated the odds of that actually happening. Engage uses a kind of hybrid RN system, so what actually happens, anything over 50% is higher than it actually says it is. So, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. So Tamara's chance to hit at 65 was actually about 75%, and the Swordmaster's chance to hit at 61 was almost 70%. And the funny thing is that this hybrid RN actually worked in my favor to make the outcome even less likely, because Tamara's hit chance was so much higher than what was displayed, that it was actually less likely to go wrong with the hybrid RN than it was if it was just one RN. So for independent probabilities, you multiply them all together. And since the crits don't roll unless it's a hit, we could safely assume that for both, since we're calculating the odds of a hit and a crit on both of those hits, we can safely assume that this independent probability did happen for the odds here. So we had a 75.85% chance to hit with Tamara. She missed, which was a 24.17% chance, 1 in 4. Swordmaster hitting to begin with brought us up to 1 in 6. That thing critting brought us up to 1 in 23. The second hit happening in general was a 1 in 33% chance, but then that second crit was a 1 in 25. 1 in 25. Can't talk today. A 1 in 125 event. For perspective, that 8% Thoron hit on Lapis in the Lucina paralog was a 1 in 13. So Tamara was 10 times less likely to die than even Lapis was in that paralog. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah. So I was gonna make a fun little short about that. Anyway. Let's knock out the beach episode Let's knock out the beach chapter and get Rosato and Erica. Did I do prep? Let me make sure I did prep. Sports all good. Spawn's all good. We did the well. Ah, we had our arenas left to do. Good thing I checked. We could get Boucheron to 19. Well, I don't know who to dump this EXP into. could level up Bouchron with it, but maybe it's better if we put it into someone who's a little bit behind. We've got Jean at 16. Timmy's fine. Jade's 17. Lapis is 17. Bonet and Jean are actually our farthest behind right now. I have a feeling Bunet's gonna have trouble getting EXP in general. I was thinking about him between streams here, and his stats are so much lower than anyone else. I think once we get Micaiah back, I'm going to... I don't know, it's hard to say, right? I kind of feel like Bunet maybe could afford to be just like a low DPS evade tank and put him in just try to get him as high evade as possible, and then just throw him in positions where he can do some hand axe support or something. I don't know. He's basically just going to be a chain attack bot, and because of that, he's going to have a heck of a time surviving if we don't put some extra defensive stuff on him. It's a problem for later, though. Alright, did we miss anything else? If we did the well, we probably did Sami and collected all the items, so I'm just going to go ahead and begin. Seedall is not one of her... I have a feeling that chain attacks are going to be really critical in this stage. Because I doubt we have like the absolute power to just like carve through the monsters. The Fell Dragons here, Corrupted Worm. Like 32 defense, 32 res. I have a feeling we're going to be relying heavily on chain attacks to knock that out. So we'll abuse Bunet. Plus we need to get him his level 5. Alright, so how are we going to knock out this Corrupted Worm on turn 1? You probably want to stick Lapis right up on it. Probably want to stick Etier up close. Then nuke it from a distance with Byleth. And we do need Bunet to potentially be in walking range. We definitely need to make sure that these two can hit him. And Timmy being back here is probably fine. I might send her south to deal with these guys with one other person. They could just hang out on this fort while the rest of everyone pushes this way. And then for these guys, they have 50 avoid. And Jade has 124 hit. Maybe I send Jade up this way, but no, Jade probably wants to go down the middle so that I could utilize Bonded Shield. This is gonna be tough. It's nice to have people camping on these two forts in this chapter, because it minimizes the amounts of people. Like, if you could take out the reinforcements, you've got less people coming into the middle at once. Because while you're hanging out, there's a whole bunch of reinforcements on this chapter, and they'll swarm you in the middle if you're not prepared. But maybe we just send one group down to take care of this fort, and then one group up here to take care of this fort, and then we'll just deal with the reinforcements from the north as they come. Alright, we don't have any emblem rings that aren't being used. I hope. Good. I'm going to clean out Seedall's inventory so that he oh. Got a fracture staff. I wonder if he could break this dude with a fracture. I'm super curious about this, so I'm actually gonna let's try. What's the harm? Alright, so Lapis with the Levin Sword or the Javelin can just kind of stand here. Yes. Gold Mary. Can also stand here.
Let me at him.
Etier can stand here. Then we'll go ahead and use Rosato's Twin Strike.
If this is war, so be it. Yeah. Huh?
Obviously the magic hit with Rosato was like really weak.
The Divine Dragon looked right at me.
Oh, he actually can't attack because that's where I needed to put. Oh, that's fine.
Any customers?
We'll just give it to her. Oh no! Alright, so either we need to use Byleth and stand next to Alir, Or
I'm
we
all
could try to
set.
take him out with Boosh. The Tomahawk does more here because of the high defense. He has a really low chance to actually hit the Boosh in return. Five times 4. Okay, so we need 3 of the chain attacks to hit, and we're good on not taking return damage. If 2 of them hit, we still kill.
Excuse me. This should do it. Just give up.
I hope you find peace.
Excellent. Holy moly, dude, Boucheron is killing it with these level ups. What? Strength is his highest stat. Boucheron. Boucheron's strength is his highest stat. Like, do you... That is just insane. Okay. My Boucheron is a god among men. With his 20% personal strength growth. Alright. Now, how many people should I send south? I think if I send Timmy with Clan and Alfred, that should be enough. Something I've never tried is actually wrapping around rather than going straight down the middle to begin with. You know what? I've never tried that strategy. Usually I try to take control of the middle. But the top only fights on one front while the bottom fights on... Oh, there are reinforcements from the back too. I'm gonna try this. Okay. How do we split our forces? We know we have a lot of daggers on the top. We have a lot of lances and swords on the bottom. So anyone with a... Alright, so we're gonna send a Lear north. We're gonna send Timmy to the south. And she's gonna bait a attack from that. Oh shoot, we need restore stabs. Okay. Cause this guy freezes? Yeah. Alright, so we'll send Clan south. Oh, he's got that dragon vein too now.
I'm ready.
We'll send Alfred south. Rosado, Lapis, Goldmary, Etier, and Boucheron will go north with a Lear. Actually, I'm gonna send Etier south. Everyone else
I relish a taste.
will go north. Wait. We want one staff user. Well, we have two. One magic attacker to the north here. Yeah, sure. One magic attacker.
Me?
We'll go ahead and set Jade north as well. We'll send Bunei south. I forget if I care about this. Let's check all. It's a recover. Oh, that's dirt cheap. I don't think I care about a recover staff. Too much of a hassle to chase this guy down. I'll do it if I can, but I'm not gonna like prioritize it. So Etier is gonna come down here and just like obliterate this dude.
I'll help.
Remember when I said her silver bow doesn't miss, so why would we give it a hit in Grave? Yeah, I'm kinda eating those words now, huh? I think a hit in Grave of some sort would be good for Etier, since a lot of what she tries to attack is pretty speedy.
Me first.
Wither and fall!
Or I could give her a secret book if I have one. I'll check after. Now that I've got my whole squad, it might be a good time to, well, minus 2 people. Might be a good time to start checking out my boosters and see if anyone could use them. Alright. We got 5 people going south. I think I'm gonna send Rosado north with Boucheron. So I got a flying squad that could chase down this guy if needed. Although this bow might make things a little difficult. And it's a radiant bow. Spooky. They have 146 hit. .30 attack and that much hit? .22 speed enough to double? No, it's enough to not get doubled. I don't think I have enough people that can actually attack these guys to make it worth. Yeah, so we'll bait them. using 110 avoid. And a chain guard for good measure. Just in case. I think she could tank both. No, she can't tank both hits. So, the chain guard will give us a little bit of RNG protection here. I think I'm going to send Gold Mary to the south. Just cause, well, I mean, this is a pretty stacked team down here. Yeah, we'll send our weakest to the south, and then Rosado will hang out with the guys at the top. 6 and 6. Okay, so the axe guys still come in.
Deny!
I don't know how much I really need to worry about those guys catching up. For now, let's just take these guys out. We'll start with the Leer, taking out the chain attack. I mean the chain guard.
I'll help.
It's actually insane that both of those missed.
The final blow.
Dude!
I won't forget this.
Jade the crit machine strikes again with a freaking drop kick. Amazing. Alright, we'll save her for last because she could snipe this dude from across the water. Let's throw Lapis in here. %20 chance to hit. Maybe throw a higher defense person at him first. Ah, could have used Alir to spice up his Brave Axe. We could take our shot at doing 26, and if one of them hits, we probably set up a kill. Or we could take a shot at 24. Okay, that's the better option. Until he doubles with the Brave Axe, our Tomahawk is probably just gonna be better. Rosado's level 20, so maybe we don't want to feed him a kill just yet. 95% chance for the kill, and a pretty strong chance of dying on the return. Hate to say it, but maybe I should just use Anna to take this guy out. Oh, that's an 83 on the counter. Alright, so we'll snipe Anna instead of sniping... I mean, we'll snipe the thief instead of sniping the axe fighter.
Me first.
The game has already proven that I'm unlucky enough to lose a 99.3% probability, so let's not take too many chances. Alright, we'll give that one to Lapis by smacking him with the spear.
I'll help. More.
So the downside of having a bunch of people with chain attacks and dual assist, if you could call it a downside, is that it makes it harder to set up kills for weaker allies, because you will randomly
I won't
just
let this go to my
chain
head.
attack things to death. Alright, who got frozen? This dude missed his freeze? No. Oh, Clan got frozen. Okay, Clan can just unfreeze himself. Or snipe something with the thunder, so we don't really care about that.
Prep work.
We could give it to Bonet. 18.
I'm ready for dessert.
Although it would have been a break, too. The cool thing about heroes is that since they have access to, like, 2/3 of the weapon triangle, is that they could get into dual, chain attack position with a break. If it's not a boss. Which is normally when you would want to use chain attacks anyway, so... You know, grain of salt. And this dude can come in with his Rider's Bane for 30 with 18 speed. Does double Clan actually. You just need to make sure not to leave Clan open.
Need help?
Voila.
What do they got? Elf Thunder? Do I have to bait one of them in to get them to actually come in? He'd take 24 damage on that Elf Thunder though. I don't think that's a solid plan. In fact, we're gonna actually javelin this person because I don't want Tamara to have to tank that either. Well, Tamara's actually in a much better position. She takes 22 from that, gains 5 defense and res. And then takes 30 minus 26. Yeah, she could actually tank all that. Assuming they hit.
Right.
Spicy!
So cool.
And then we will just go ahead and... Oh, he can't restore himself. We can obstruct, though. Let's see what the attack range on this guy is. I don't think we're super concerned about these guys at the moment. We'll just go ahead and make it... Yeah, we'll make it less likely that they come in this way. Just because we're still dealing with units on the south, so... Not where I thought he'd go. Oh, they're still coming in the bottom.
They got me. All of my senses are fading, and still defeat.
Ah! I see. I see. It didn't occur to me that Bonet was in this dude's attack range. I need to pay... I was supposed to be playing this a little bit safer as though it was an Iron Man, but I am just like missing a lot of really obvious things. I think my next run will be an Iron Man. I'm thinking after this run, this was just like a run that I had in the works for a really long time, so I didn't want to taint it with any randomization. But after this, I'm thinking of doing a Iron Man with random recruitment order of both emblems and characters. Random classes is something that I'm highly interested in, but currently Draconic Vibe Crystal will only randomize the class and not the proficiencies. So even though they start in like a random class, right? So say you've got Diamond and he starts in a Lance Fighter or something, right? So you've got Lance Fighter Diamond, but his built-in proficiency, like his blue proficiency on the character sheet, will still be in either swords or axes. I forget what his is. I think it's sword. So when you reclass him later, you're probably just gonna reclass him into something that he was already good in. So I don't feel like the random classes does much except affect their recruit growth stats, because how the game calculates their bases plus the stats for them having leveled up a certain amount of times in their class. So until Draconic Vibe Crystal actually can randomize proficiencies or make it so that the proficiencies match what the class randomized into. I don't really want to use that. I just think it'd be so much more solid if it, like, picked one of the proficiencies of the class that it randomized into. And on that note, something else I think would be really cool is if...
Allow me. That was fun. Thanks.
So something I was thinking of doing is actually turning off the ability to gain proficiencies from emblems. Unfortunately, there's classes that are stuck in their base class without gaining a proficiency. So like mage, for instance, if you just have tome proficiency, you can't become a sage or a mage knight. So Draconic Vibe Crystal would also need to, if they did go that route of making it so that proficiencies for classes are, like, the primary proficiency for the character is set to whatever class they randomize into, it would also have to grant a secondary proficiency in something that it can promote into. So like a mage would have to gain sword and tome or something, right? And then you can do a random classes with no proficiencies from emblems run, and it would be super fun. It would be playing like original Fire Emblem, where every character just had their class and their promotion line, and that's it. And I'd be super interested in a run that played like that. This guy's freaking tanky. Okay, let's break with 1 damage. Alright, next we want our other chain attacker. Actually,
Serves up.
since he's broken anyway, let's move that guy in. And now we do a silver bow. Now we've got 2 chain attackers in range. How much damage can you do? 30 with 11? And it's effective against... Yeah, we don't care about that. Just give Clan this kill.
One from me.
Spicy.
Spicy!
Oh, thank goodness.
But yeah, basically what I want to do is a Iron Man that has random recruit and random emblems. The cool thing about like random recruit and random emblems is that it can select... It randomizes everything, including the DLC, unless you set it not to, which is a new thing that you could do. But I think it's just super cool, right? Like, you can play without doing the Divine Paralogs and without doing the Fell Xenologs, and you can still get Nell, Rafal, Zestia, and like those characters, while also still being able to get like Tiki, Soren, Chrom. And essentially what it's doing is it's going to take characters out of the non-DLC pool as well. So like you could actually have an entire run and never see a Leer, which would be kind of funny. So I really think that that would make for a really good replayable Iron Man. So something to be aware of is when the waters come back, I think stuff spawns on these forts. Oh, these guys are trying to come in. Scary. Let's actually do this, so we don't get caught off guard again.
I'll dish it out.
Dish this.
Excuse me. One from me.
You were a good fight.
Alright, so here's a question, because I forget. Does the water go down at the end of my turn or the end of the enemy's turn? Because I am less scared. She can tank both. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Currently, the front horse can only attack these two, and I'm not too concerned about that. Because she can easily tank 32 minus 11 on the first one. Oh, I don't think she can tank both. She'll get, she'll get +5 for the second hit, but 32 minus 16 is still 16. So she'd take 22 and 16. Yeah, we're gonna move her out of harm's way there. Math emblem. No restore there either. Alright, it's end of enemy turn. I was stressing for nothing. Spooky. I can stop these guys from moving with Corrin's ability. And then Cancer back over here. These guys all have an attack range. Alright, so Land Sky can't get in, but the others can attack someone right on the verge here with a silver bonus. Steel Great Axe. 49 minus 21. 33 and 49 minus 42. Actually, minus 47. So basically nullifies this guy's hit to 35. She'd take 35 damage. I can't do everything. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we put her here with a vulnerary. Yep, just gotta do it. That buys us a little bit of time there.
Me first. Now.
I might have split my forces a little
Ready
poorly.
yourself.
I thought the bottom half was going to be stronger. The
I'm guided by the emblems.
Team South. Looks like Team North is, yeah, Team North actually has Lapis, Lear, Bouchon. And Anna. Yeah, they're actually more stacked. Whoops. Apparently Jade is pretty good. I wasn't expecting her to be very good as a Martial Master, but I am pleasantly surprised.
I've got you! Pardon me!
Me too. All in a day's work.
Here! It's not over! Ha!
We're sending Bouchon south as an emergency measure. Wow, I didn't leave any room for her to take a pot shot at the mages. Oh, finally the archers coming in.
Not good.
Did I horribly miscalculate? Can you still take... Oh, he can't take a counterattack again. I know what to do. Okay, so we're gonna go...
I'm here, Divine One.
Torrential Roar.
We won't give up!
Then move him down here. Alright, so this is our primary threat, and I just used the one guy who could actually do a lot of damage to him. So... Wait, is he even armored? Out of curiosity, if I attack with a smash unit against a smash, the enemy smash goes first. Lame. I can not only break him, but also hit him with an armor slayer.
Need help? Fighters!
Magic? I mean, I'll take the dex speed and res and build. Like, that's actually huge for his ability to wield weapons, but... Magic? And now that he's broken, I could theoretically go for the Ike smash. But that seems a little excessive, yeah?
Right! Come on!
Ching!
Me first! Need help?
Spicy!
No! I'm proud of you.
Just take him out entirely with chain attacks. And then snipe this dude. And then have Boosh fly in and finish him off with a 100% hit chance? Yes.
Coming through!
Yeah!
That was good training.
Alright. I think the bottom's pretty much safe. I could probably even heal Tamara up with Clan.
Me first!
19. Okay, so we're gonna give this one here.
I've got you!
All things considered, so far this has been a lot smoother than any time that I've charged down the middle. I do wish I sent a little bit more power to the south initially, though. I'll have to remember that the north is actually a lot easier to handle than the south. So I think 7 and 5 would have probably been good, as long as I was sending someone who could deal with the thief. So accurate people to the north and then stronger people to the south. We could bait in a steel blade soldier. I'd prefer not to. I think it's coming in anyway. Oh no, my restore staff. Oh. Oh, they're all in the water now. Excellent. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so we need to emergency take these guys out. At any cost. That doesn't avoid it. Alright. I think it's fine. I was hoping to cancer one space to the south after healing with Clan, but I forgot cancer doesn't activate if you have a move debuff. Kind of an unspoken thing of it, because you would think 2 spaces after acting, like, it's only a 1 move penalty, isn't it? Eh, whatever. We're fine.
Pretty weak.
Oh no, it's much more than a 1 move penalty.
Let's do this.
Wow. Must be a paladin, not a great knight. No, it's a great knight. The irony here is that I'd probably do more with an armor slayer. Whatever. Now she's poised to do a chain attack on both of these guys. I would like to use Elfire, but Jade's in the way. I'm not using Jade for any attacks here, so...
Pardon me! That should do it!
100% chance to break. I accept.
I'll help.
Actually does decent damage with 11 swords, so this one. Oh, don't Great Knights get some sort of bonus if they're within a couple spaces of... I guess I don't have a way of checking anymore. I'm a little concerned about their ability to take out all 5 of these guys. I think we're gonna send Boosh back to the north. I don't know if he's gonna get there in time. I mean, I can just take pot shots with Anna as well.
This is nothing.
Get ready for the crush.
So something I never actually considered is going across the bottom to fight the bosses, so you don't even have to deal with this worm. But I kind of want to deal with the worm. It's EXP. One thing I am gonna do though is just take free shots at these guys with Anna. Oh, I'm in a shoal. Okay, I want to be able to cancel after. Yeah, whatever. Oh, cool. I can still do it. Really? The only one that can attack? None of them have a 2 range? So like I could just throw Rosada right here and go. Nice. Okay, I need to make sure these guys in the middle go south. There is no way my group at the top can handle all this. I think I need to do an emergency Lucina bondage shield and just send everybody north. We'll bait these guys down with doubles. One, two, three, four, five, six. Then can attack at 2 range.
What's next?
Alright, so Radiant Bow, 33 magic. Has good res too. Kind of garbage speed. I don't really have anyone who could take advantage of that. A silver sword and a rider's bane can attack him here. I think they'd rather go for Etier's things. So, firstly, we need to make sure that... Alright. So we need her here, I think is the play. None of these have good speed except for the... Oh, they've all got good speed. But not double worthy. I need Cancer here, but I need a Lear still here. But to move her, I need to... Oh, this is trouble. Alright. There's gotta be a way to get up here. Come on, crit.
Me first! No! This ends now.
Woohoo!
I'm not afraid anymore.
She's right. I'm not afraid anymore. I think they are good up here. Who am I more concerned about right now? Them? Or them? Alright, Silver Sword doubles for 33. I can reduce 36 of it, so I'm taking 30. And probably getting broken. If I'm gonna get doubled, well, he's also only got, yeah. Does he go for the break or for a kill? Only time will tell.
I'm here. Denied.
Does the smash still go up? No.
Watch it.
Unbelievable.
Whoa! It went for actual Ezio.
Unbelievable.
It's unfortunate Alir didn't crit on any of those counterattacks, actually. Alright, so let's take care of bottom first, because top's a clusterfuck.
It's just a scratch.
As your steward.
I think we obviously heal unless we could kill everyone, which I'm sort of doubting. Bunei can get the kill on this guy, and then provide backup attack for that guy. Alternatively, Bunei can break and provide backup attack here.
At your service.
She can take out the lance, or I mean the sword flyer here, and also provide backup attack here, while being out of range of the other flyers. Okay.
I fight for my friends.
I don't think I needed to... Why did I do that? I didn't need to engage. Alright, and then he... Or he... Or her can take them out. Realistically, Gold Mary is one of my weaker fighters here. but she can break this. So maybe we give this to Bunei. I think we do want to mend here. And then go down. So I think we do actually take this out with Gold Mary. If we can.
Slice and dice!
Hold on!
Now we can come up here. Mend Etier, since she'll probably be a target next turn.
Where to?
Attack. Steel Axe here.
Excuse me! One from me!
Served up!
We're not done! Another one!
I need to get stronger until no one can beat me.
This ended up being really safe, actually.
Excuse me!
Voila! I'll salute that.
Alright, that played out nicely down there. Now this clusterfuck. I think we have no choice but to go for the bonded shield again. It's really dangerous to risk a counterattack on any of these guys. I could get 15 speed there. Alright, so the people who can actually attack Rosada right now are this guy and this guy. Rosado might actually be in trouble. This can get blocked, takes a hit from this, unless... I start with that.
I'll help.
It's not over.
Should
Oh.
I have held back?
Now I can actually move Alir, and then move her back. So we could go for the crits on this guy.
I am the divine dragon.
Okay.
This time, victory was mine.
Okay, this is looking a little more manageable. He has a 16% chance to kill on the counterattack. I'm not taking that chance again. Rosado sadly does not have the benefit of cancer, so we're keeping him there. And we do still have Astra Storm, I think, so we might be able to get Etier. No, I don't think I have time.
Denied.
I love when they go for her because she has a lot of speed and does the most damage to them.
I'm here.
Blasted. Can the other one go for her too? Oh my god. So good. Sure. It'd be nice if Alir can hit crits on those. Really?
Watch it.
Oh no! My 1 HP Etier clone. Oh, there's no shot they're getting help now. Boo. Maybe I could take out one of these guys.
Now I have you. A good win.
HP, strength, speed. All she needs. Oh.
Coming through.
I think chain attacks with bows should do effective damage. I think all chain attacks should do effective damage. They would have made it more interesting.
Spicy!
It would have given enemy AI some, like, more interesting interactions too. Like, if they wanted to do anti-juggernauting, right? Instead of just making the enemy ignore things that they do 0 damage to, they could have had the AI purposely, like, set up an armor slayer next to it and then chain attack constantly with the armor slayer. I think it would have been more interesting than just like, oh, fully ignored. Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
One from me!
That was awesome!
Magic Dex luck. That's acceptable. Alright, what's up with this clusterfuck up here? Alright, so we could blast the one on the bush again with Anna. I'm still too scared to do that. But we can get in here with a silver axe and do some serious damage. Opening up the... So this dude is not a threat as long as Bonded Shield is up, and easy to take out once Rosado can move. Anna's gonna kill both of these on the counter if they go for her, but it is a little concerning that they can maybe go for... Oh, not with the water up! Rosado's like perfectly safe. Wait a minute. If I take out the flyer, none of them can get... You know what? Let's just go for taking out the dude on the shoal. Which I just realized was a terrible move from right there. Not punished though. And then we just kind of do some damage to one of these guys. They can't crit, so she's fine. Set up the Bonded Shield one last time. And he might go for Rosado and actually do damage to him. I don't need to worry about the break though because of the Bonded Shield. So I think we're good. Let's start. Okay, well, whatever. We're good.
I couldn't defend.
We're not good. We're not good. The thief okay, so the thieves both need to die. Or we need to leave the infantry unit where he is. Alright, so everything that happened on the bottom is fine. I have I guess we're just gonna use at least 2 or 3 rewinds per chapter now. Because I suck at planning ahead. I thought putting her up here, I guess she doesn't have dual support yet. I should probably crank her bond with Lucina till we get dual support. Like, this is unacceptable, having her on an avoid tile and still dying. So this person is less of a threat. We need to take this one out. Even if it means... Alright, so we can finish that off with Rosado, but then this soldier can get in here and attack Jade. So what if we move them? Do a little ring around the rosy here. If Aliramis is here, because this guy can only ever be here. I can prevent this guy from getting around by moving Rosado down. Rosado's defense is only 15. Alright, first let's see if this is a crit.
I've got you!
It is not.
All in a day's work.
The sword guy's almost certainly gonna attack Jade. And then we're in the same boat. Doubles, too. But can Jade take a hit from this? 121. Okay, so this is gonna be sketch, right? She's got a 76% avoid. He's got a 121% chance to hit. But this is my best chance right here. Rosado can survive this guy. So my best shot is to take this out.
Sorry.
There's no chance Jade survives an attack from this, but there is a 50% chance she survives this. Actually, no, she can tank the hit. Oh, we're good. We did it. We survived that nonsense. In retrospect, Bouchon probably should have gone up there. I'm pretty sure we survived this, unless there's like some sort of crazy crit.
This ends now.
He doesn't even try to go for Jade.
Denied.
Oh, because Alear would have been in kill range from that hit. That's amazing. Although now we gotta get serious now. Flyer needs to die. And the
I'll manage.
Lance needs to die.
Like me.
Thanks for the business.
Okay, it's broken, so we could take it with Alear if we want. Nah.
Who's next?
Who has the antitoxin? Oh, Bouchon ran off with it, that's right. I think we just start heading north, honestly. That worm's gonna start coming in. We could just take the thieves out once they catch up. Oh, didn't we trade it to someone? No. Oh, it's down here. Oh no, we had to rewind after trading the... No, someone's got his staff. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we do have a killing edge to deal with. And Bouchon is not close enough to help just yet. Yeah, we're just gonna start running north.
Ready for anything.
Silver dagger with 146 hit. I have changed my mind. We're gonna... No, I meant to... I hate everything. I totally meant to put Tamara on the bush. But I am very dumb. Dude, no one else can tank that crap. Alright, whatever.
I'll do my best.
Probably want Tamara to attack this guy. I mean Lapis to attack this guy, since she could have crazy amounts of avoid. For all the good that does us. We could also get a break with Rosato's spear. I think putting a Leer on this...
I won't falter. I am guided by the emblems.
A Leer on this tile is the play. Now we can break with Rosato's spear. 63% of the time. Which allows us to come in for free and do a metric fuck ton of damage with Jade?
Here.
Martial Masters, when you have any sort of flat damage boost, is just so nice. And then we'll come in and snipe him with Thunder.
Pardon me. No window jumpers. Thank you.
It's another major threat dealt with. This will probably suck. Let's move in our... Wait. Wow. She actually doesn't get doubled. When she's using Steel Blade. Steel Sword she does. Alright, Chain Attacker number 1. Chain Attacker number 2. She doubles, he doesn't.
That was a good session.
Probably should have gone for the tankier one. Whatever. We'll just park him here with a hand axe. Well, no. We've got 2 chain attackers on him, so we could chunk him here.
Coming through. Come on.
And then with 2 chain attacks, the next hit is surely... It doesn't kill on the counter, so this is worth it. Taking a risk.
Eat this! Quite the party!
Alright. Now we're just gonna continue our march. We might have to wait for the waters because this map sucks. And I might want to loop Etier through the bottom for that power down there. Speaking of the power, we just need to attack one more time with Rosado. And we have Erica back for the next worm. And we'll come in with Lapis to get the kill.
Let me!
Don't waste my time.
Then from the convoy, we'll take a Restore Staff. We'll make a mental note to grab a Restore Staff. Just take a Mend. And then, Physic Anna. Labouche will come in. We'll grab that antitoxin. I'm pretty sure that the water this time doesn't really... Yeah, I'm not gonna bother sending her south with the water up. Jade just has to use her staff to get her power back, so we won't bother dropping her on one of these. Oh shoot, wasting physic. Just moving everyone in. One of the big complaints about Engage was the move. And during times like this, I can understand. Like, it taking multiple turns to get your groups back together in what's not exactly the world's largest map. I don't really mind it, personally. Let's see, anyone down in HP for this final emblem power? Yeah. I like how he decides to start coming in now. Alright, yeah, I think we'll do Etier and Samara. Alright, everyone who can do chain attacks in the front. technically can do a chain attack. %35% chance to just outright kill. Very cool. %88% chance to nearly kill. I know he doesn't have his ability yet, but we're just gonna go ahead and take the L on that one. We'll put Gold Mary here with a spear. Alright, so currently we have 40% of his HP.
I cannot allow this.
Take the free hit with Rosado. And who wants the kill? I think Clan does. Clan isn't guaranteed the kill. Etier is almost guaranteed. Oh no, she doesn't get the kill. She just takes a really big hit. Perfect.
Right. Me too.
Now we can give it to Clan. We have 1 HP and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain attacks banked. The odds of this not killing are so abysmally low.
Coming through. Annoying.
That first mess scared me, not gonna lie. Wouldn't be the first time I had an abysmally low chance to death. One could say that we are turtling quite a bit, and yeah, that is the case. I actually enjoy the more slow and methodical playstyle in Fire Emblem. Racing to see how many or how few turns you could do it in is a little bit boring to me, because you just end up using whoever the most overtuned characters are, and feeding them all the EXP, and running them through the maps, and having them juggernaut everything. It's a little boring. A 101 and a 108 to hit. Do any of them outright? You know what? Lapis is getting HP boosters because I'm sick of like one spare hit, just like outright killing her. I think she's our best candidate for the HP boosters. Maybe Jade too. Like a 36 doesn't kill, but a 36 plus one of those hits would kill. So we could put her here where she only has to worry about the one guy. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we just chain guard her. which I sometimes forget is an option. Brunei could deal with this guy. Move clan in. Timmy's in the back. Ooh, that timing too. Mavier can just sit here and watch. He silenced her. Alright. Chain guarded. Also chain guarded. Weirdos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Javier can sit and watch as Marnie just gets obliterated by my casters.
Mean, as expected.
Oh, that's too bad. Go ahead and shoot at this guy. Can she even move in the water?
Excuse me! One from me!
This should do it. Beaten by a bunch of weaklings.
Man. Marnie's so hard. Such a threatening boss. It sucks that we have to fight her so many times, because she's so hard.
Adorable.
No!
Wait.
No! I wasn't done.
Huh?
I wanna...
Oh, it's cause like, no, I gave her the really sad part, right, is I considered right here, okay, let's bump the counter up. I considered just doing a chain guard here for the heck of it. And honestly, like, why wouldn't I? It's actually kind of silly that I didn't. And would have stopped this death from happening entirely.
making me look bad.
He can move too through the water. How about that?
Watch it!
Imagine getting beat by a monk. Come on, Lapis.
Where to?
This is another situation where if her HP was higher, I wouldn't have had to worry anyway. So, really making a good case for those boosters here. I need to get someone... I need to get a Lear in range of him.
As if I'd lose.
Here!
Doesn't have a physic. Doesn't have a physic. But does have this active. Am I going for the kill here, or am I... Okay, he has a hit of 128. With the Folkvanger, she's still not likely to dodge it. But I can move her up for the double chain attack.
Anytime.
Sadly, I can't really do anything here. Except obstruct. Oh, I can actually move into... Oh no, I don't want to take that spot. I'll block Anna. Really? Do 10 times 2 with 100% hit rate. This also doesn't kill. I really need... Man. I don't think I could take him out this turn. So I just need to make sure this guy's dead.
I've got you!
Would What'd you think?
And make sure that he can't kill anyone with a 44 steel Great Lance. Or a 17 speed 37 Flame Lance. I think Bouchon can tank either one of those for sure. And can even trigger the first kill with his Tomahawk here. If both chain attacks hit. I don't think it's actually worth the risk. We'll wait. Now, one thing that can happen here is if he goes for the Steel Great Lance on her 44 34. Okay, so we gotta do some jank.
Let the lesson begin!
There we go. We're safe.
Denied.
It's a good thing we did that. Oh, that's rude. Although he's kind of dead now. He went ahead and took off his Flame Lance. So I could just
Me first!
set up all of the chain attacks.
Coming through! Not done yet!
I have failed. Exquisite work.
Bunei's voice actor is amazing. He's the narrator in the Love is War dub. And then a bunch of other voices on a lot of English dubs. It's great. Who do I want to give the kill to, though? We could still just get some EXP like this.
One from me! This should do it! Ow!
Prep work.
Oh, me too!
It's not over.
Alas.
Ooh, Spirit Dust. We can even out Jade's attack a little bit more. This is a big chapter for us. Oh my gosh, how long has my mouse cursor been there? Oh, 3 silver, nice. The dogs have been hard at work. Let's take our free bond fragments. Grab the well. Perfect. Needed an expert book right now. I would have preferred 2, but what else can we throw in here? First of all, we're unequipping Goldberry.
I thank you. Do come again. Do come again.
It's a little bit annoying that Rosato's got axe proficiency. He's very weighed down by axe. Sword proficiency at 6. While Lucina's at 6 as well. Lynn's not till 8. If I could get sword proficiency from Lynn though, maybe that's the most efficient way to do it. Rosato I was planning to give speed and eventually cancer. Yeah, so we'll just take the sword proficiency from Lynn by leveling to... leveling to 9 for speed plus 3. Then we can not only inherit speed plus 3, but we can then put Rosato in a different class. Now, my original plan here was to do a different Wyvern Knight. Very lame, I know. I was thinking either Sword Lance or Sword... Well, I was thinking Sword Lance, but Sword Axe could be pretty good too. Something else we could do is go to Paladin, which is an overall drop in stats. Increases the speed growth a little. Loses some build though, and build is important if we want to stay in axes. Could always go Great Knight. Probably not great. Hero, Axe Hero is another option. I know we've already got 2 heroes, but Brave Assist spam is very, very good. Could always go Warrior. Drops most of the stats, but buffs that strength up. Not a very good Bow Knight. I don't think anyone's a good Bow Knight because Bow Knight bases, the class bases are so bad. Like, no matter what you are, if you switch to Bow Knight, you're gonna lose, like, a bunch of stats. I don't know why they refuse. I think, like, in FE7, right, Bow Knights were really good. They were the nomads. And they were some of the better archers in that game. Mostly because they were competing with, like, Rebecca, but ever since, it seems like they've been like, maybe we don't give Bow Knights very good stats. I think there was a good Bow Knight in Teleus too. I think if we just switch Rosado to at least Sword Axe Wyvern, since he has low build, it will let us take advantage of his speed when we need to, but if we just need one big hit, we can use an axe. We don't have a lot of lance users though. And this does slow down gaining air raid. I just really feel like it gives us better... Alright, let's see, right? Like, I know Lapis has a Steel Lance +3. The Steel Lance +3 has a weight of 9. So we can get away with giving Rosado a Steel Lance +3, and as soon as he gains 1 build, it doesn't slow him down at all. I think maybe we could go that route. A Steel Lance +3. Just need to buy one.
Well,
Oh, Force of Habit. I'm still trying to get used to doing this all through the menus. Rosado will get a Steel Lance. We could also do a Killer Lance. Killer Lance is just so bad. Why is the might lower than the sword version? Like, seriously. 9 might and 10 weight on the Killing Edge. But then 7 might and 9 weight on the Killer Lance? How does that make any sense? I think the Killer Lance should be 70 hit. So put it directly in between the sword and the axe versions, and then 10 might. And 11 weight. Like, just put it right in the middle. Why is it worse than both of them? In every stat. Well, except weight. So, like, as a crit weapon, I'd actually rather just use a steel lance than a killer lance. At 4, it gets a 10 crit. And at least it's consistent the rest of the time, even if it doesn't crit.
Here you go. Take care.
Alright, Somnial menu. Smithy. I hope I have enough stuff to do a Steel Lance +3 right now. Alright, cool. If we want to put both our Steel Lances in +4, we need 160 iron. I actually think Rosato's Steel Lance is a little more important than Lapis's. Lapis usually use their sword. Is there anything else that I should probably level up? Let's give that Silver Axe a little bit of a boost. The extra hit and crit is pretty nice, but that's very costly. It does put me one away from actually +5ing it later. But how often do we plan on actually using that? Maybe +1 the spear. Oh, for just 1 silver, that's fine. She's like never used Noatun. Maybe we don't actually need Noatun on Etier. If we give Noatun to Rosato instead of Steel Axe, then he's got a strong lance and a strong axe. Like, when have we ever used... I think there was one situation with Etier where we did a bondage shield and put the axe on her so that she would use it. But we could also just give her a steel axe. It slows her down a little. Although it's weaker than the silver. You know what, let's just leave the silver axe on Rosato for like big chunky hits, and then he could be a lance user the rest of the time.
I'll be here.
I did have a case made for me from that last bout for actually giving Lapis Lapis's strength is so far ahead of her magic that I think we might just be better off with a... I think we're just better off with an Armor Slayer on her, if I'm being honest. Ugh. But I don't know. I could drop the Vulnerary, but kinda don't wanna. One thing's for sure though, she is getting a Seraph robe. Alir is getting that energy drop. Alright, who else has had kind of sus HP on us? I think maybe we just give Lapis another HP booster. Maybe we give Tamara the boots? We could also give Lapis the boots to kind of help with her dual assist. Or Jade. No. Well, Jade having the boots helps us with... She actually has Lucina, so she's gonna get dual assist plus before anyone else. And when she has dual assist plus, the boots will increase her range and give her the ability to kind of support people better with her moves distance. There is a case for giving it to one of our wyverns. The Boosh is kind of in a league of his own right now. Like, Rosado is at 21, while Boosh is at 19. His offensive stats are 23, 22, 19 versus 16, 20, 22. Rosado's got more speed than the Boosh. For sure. Rosado's got a surprising amount of base magic too. That could have been another case for putting him in swords, so he could use the Levin sword way better than Lapis can. We'll see how he fares in spears. I do think that the emblem ring should go to Alir. What boost do we get for Dragon anyway? 20% extra damage on Twin Strike? Versus if we gave her to Lapis like we originally planned. No boost at all. Is Erica wasted on Alir though? You get corrupted effectiveness, but doesn't Alir get corrupted effectiveness for free later? Or is it only Fell Dragon?
Erica, yes!
Magic, Dex, and Luck isn't terrible for Alir's current build. We're just gonna get a ton of effectiveness from Erica's weapons. Alright, now one thing we did want to do it's not auto-clearing the bombs for some reason. Clan and Boosh are close to levels. I like topping off levels with the arena because it makes them stronger for the next map. Oh my gosh. Or it doesn't make them stronger at all sometimes. Ooh, how far do we gotta go for that? Oh, it's a level 1. We just need skill inheritance. Unless we want Lunar Brace Plus, which I don't think is even an option until after the Paralogs. He's got 700. Alright. Did we get enough expert books to do this? Or are we just gonna stick with axe power? If I'm being honest, oh man. Isn't axe power just better here? Somnial menu. Let's go arena. Doesn't tell us what the costs are there. We can get axe power 2 for 2k, which gives us +4. Whereas Lunar Brace is 20% of the foe's defense. To get +4, they need to have 20 defense. Well, that's actually reasonable. How many things have we fought that don't have 20 defense at this point? Axe power 3. Okay, so here's the clincher, right? For the same amount that we could do Lunar Brace, we could get Axe power 3 after doing Ike's Paralog. It's gonna cost us way more bond rings. But we could get attack plus 6. Which we wouldn't get until doing 30 defense on the enemy. So maybe we just stick with axe power and speed and forego Lunar Brace entirely. I've already leveled him up to 5 with Erica. Whoops. Let's level him up all the way with Ike. I wish it was possible to do the recreational activities with emblems. Instead of increasing support, you could increase bond rank without actually having them equipped. Alright, so for now we'll just go to Axe Power 2 here. And
Do come again.
Boucheron needs 1300. Alright, so I want to increase the speed too while we're at it. I think it's only another 100. Let's see what it is first. Somnial menu, Arena, Emblem, Lebouche. So we already have him high enough with Lyn to get speed plus 3. Did I already inherit on him? So then we want Ike. Okay, so we need to do inherit skills. Yeah, he's already speed plus 3. We'll do axe power 2. Now, when Boucheron uses his Brave Axe, he's gonna get a free 4 damage on every hit. So if he can manage to double with his Brave Axe, he would get 16 extra damage. That's pretty good. And then if he's next to a Leer, he gets an automatic 7 damage per hit. So he does a minimum of 28? Yeah, 28 damage in a quad. And it's crazy. Boucheron is like the only person who could do this, realistically, because of the 16 weight on the Brave Axe. We're already at 12 build. So by the mid to late game, I think, give him another 5 to 10 level ups, he's gonna not be weighed down by that Tomahawk at all. I mean that Brave Axe. And then once we get some more emblems back, we could even give this Brave Axe a good engraving that adds +1 power to it and like reduces the weight. Or you could just do hit and reduce weight to make sure that those Brave Axe hits are hitting. Unfortunately, despite his really high natural speed growth, we're only at 19. Somehow his strength is just his strongest stat. Our Bouchron is crazy. Like, I thought this would be probably like 4 or 5 lower, but then each of these would be like 3 or 4 higher. Regardless, we've got a pretty crazy Bouchron right now. Our Lapis is interesting. Her strength went up a lot more than I expected it to. I've never had a Lapis with more strength than a Leer. I did that just so that Alear would get a few more stats from Erica. Now we got an extra skill here. We could use Gentility, which gives us some flat damage when we're engaged with Erica. So now we can use Lunar Brace and Bravery to just get a whole bunch of extra damage on that killing edge if we need to. And our 11 sword actually has a fairly reasonable attack power right now. During the paralogs, I might move the emblem rings around a little bit just to try to get some of these later levels on some people who need them. Like, Lucina, I know we're gonna want dual assist on Bunei, right? So maybe we move Lucina to Bunei. I mean, we have dual assist, but we're gonna want dual assist plus. I don't know what to give Tamara. Oh, right. Tamara, we want Lance power, but we need to wait till we have Sigurd back before we could do that. Oh, you know what? We put Recover on Sean, thinking that it was... That's funny. Yeah, we put Recover on Sean, thinking it was Restore.
I thank you.
And then for the convoy, we do want
I thank
at
you.
least one restore. We're running a little low on money, so we probably don't want to do too much else here.
Do come again.
We do have some new emblems, so let's go ahead and look at the smithy real quick. We have a hit crit in exchange for void and dodge. So probably best for someone who's not on the front lines due to obviously being more likely to be crit or in return. It does give us the ability to put a hit 1. I usually put that on like a Thoron. Because you don't really want them getting hit when they have Thunder equipped anyway. It just gives it some free crit. We could also give Etier's Steel Bow. For situations where we really just need to hit.
I'll be here.
No one has enough dodge to take that 20 dodge hit. She's only got dodge because of her weapon. Like, she'd have a 6% chance to be crit by someone with 0 crit, I think, is how that works. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and engrave Hell Thunder with it. I think we'll turn... Well, okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll turn the one with more hit into a Thoron.
I'll be here.
Then we'll just swap. Because I'd rather Anna have it. Actually. Wouldn't we rather Jean have it? He's got 20 magic right now. No, we want Anna to have it. Alright, we still have to do the well. Somnial menu. Well. I don't think we're using the silver sword. Or this steel axe.
Do come again.
We can't afford the simple set. We don't have enough iron.
Be well.
I'll be here.
Huh? 2 versions. Whoa. Why is nothing, oh. Huh? Okay, for some reason Aleer
Be well.
can't preview anything? How do I clear this? Oh. That's how.
Welcome.
Huh. It is very strange that I still can't,
Thank you.
preview.
Be well. Welcome.
When it says 2 versions... Oh my gosh. What?
Be well.
It seems like the outfit...
Welcome.
Oh yeah, this will have to be a bug report for
Be well.
Draconic Vibe Crystal. It seems like even if you have nothing equipped here, it still overrides what you tell the game to do. But if I equip this, now in menus, it only affects menus and stuff. So I literally can't change her,
Welcome.
Oh, wait, now I can.
Be well.
Okay, so I just needed to fully unequip the... That is really weird. Ah, but now it's doing this. So if I unequip... Okay, so it just freezes... That's very unique. I'm still going to report this as a bug because it could be smoothed out. I don't think what you equip in like menus and battle should affect what you are running around the Somnial with. Achievements. Alright, we're good on bond fragments again. I think we did everything. Sami's good. Got all our dogs.
Be well.
Messed around with the boutique a little.
I'll be here.
Yep. I think we're good. Okay. Oh. Actually, we just unequipped some rings. So we have some open rings. Alphonse is available. We could give +2 strength to someone. Strength, defense, and HP can be good for Lapis. This is interesting. So I was planning on giving Roy to Boucheron so that he could have some extra strength for his Brave Axe. But putting Roy on Lapis until we get Marth might be the better bet, so that she has Holdout as our Void tank. In fact, I probably should have given her Holdout from the beginning of the game. If I ever try to evade tank on a Iron Man, I'm gonna keep that in mind. I could set Alir or Lapis up as an evade tank and just give Holdout and Avoid. Would pretty much make them set for the rest of the game. I feel like Holdout on Lapis would have definitely prevented a lot of those deaths. You'd really have to mess up to lose Lapis with a evade tank Lapis with Holdout. So to remedy that, I think we're gonna go ahead and give her Roy until we get Marth. Oh, Rosado needs a ring. Alright, couple notes. Now that Boucheron has a really good strength, I think we want him to have Anna. Just to help his speed out. We want him doubling with that Brave Axe. Rosado, I think, probably is the best bet for Sharina right now. No, we want Rosado to have strength. We'll give him Alm. And then we'll give Bunei Sharina. We still have a few boosters to use. For the boots, I think we'll go ahead and give it to Jade so that her area of influence is better. And I think we will also give her the Spirit Dust, which now makes her strength and magic the same. So her Flashing Fist art is at 27. I think I want to give Tamara the other talisman, since she's gonna be tanking a lot. We don't want her just getting smacked by magic all the time. And then the Seraph robe, again, since Tamara's gonna be one of our main tanks, it doesn't really make sense for her to have as much HP as our dedicated evade tank, so we'll go ahead and give her a booster. Alright, so here's where we are at the end of this stream. Alir is looking a little weak. I knew that this could happen, that Alir could get stat screwed, but honestly, I've played through this game on both a couple times on hard and mostly like a dozen or more times on Maddening. Never had Alir get this badly screwed. She's always been more salvageable. Luckily, Alir, we could just give Erica to Alir to patch up all of the problems that she's having. the flat damage she's gonna gain from Erica is gonna just make her crits do a lot of damage. Something else we could do. I don't know where else we'd put Erica really, if not on Lapis. We could always give Roy to Alira as well, but I think Roy's just better on Lapis here. We could give Alir Marth later, and then put Erica on Bouchron or something, just to give him even more flat damage. Bouchron Brave Axe with Erica might be able to one-round the final boss at the end. So we'll see how that works. But for now, I think Erica's best on Alir to kind of patch up the problems we're having with her. Etier has the same rating as Alir, but is just like outright better. She's one of our strongest units right now. That strength of 24 is just bopping people. Especially combined with that silver bow. And speed taker. So Hetier's doing pretty good. I wish her dex was a little bit higher, and somehow we have no secret books. I'm pretty sure I missed one in chapter 7 or something, so kind of missing that now. Alfred is turning out pretty okay. He's a thief. He basically just sets up kills and cleans up kills. That's basically the whole thing that we're doing with him here. Yunaka is obviously a much better thief than he is. And I would have preferred to keep him in one of his main classes. But yeah, I probably should, instead of turning him into a thief, I think I would have been better off just delaying keeping him in his snowball class and delaying the promotion, then promoting him and turning him into like a paladin or something. But we went thief, and it's worked out okay so far. He's got really good dex. He crits more than I thought he would. Lapis, our evade tank. Not much to say here. She is pretty strong. She's got more strength than I expected her to, which isn't saying a lot since she's only at 17. But her dex and speed are pretty good, as expected on any Lapis build. And her Brave Assist with Dual Assist has been pretty much invaluable. In the future, I would definitely swap out Dual Assist for Holdout, just because it is much more consistent. Because on any evade tank, you are going to get that RNG, like that 0.08% chance of happening that we had with Tamara. Bouchron is a absolute monster. Somehow his 20% personal growth is his highest stat. I think we only gave him one booster. Did we even give him a booster? We had to have, right? But, yeah, so he's a monster, and he's getting closer to being able to actually double with Brave Axe. He's gonna miss the breakpoints on a lot of speedier units, but units that are holding axes or lances and weighed down, he might actually be able to double them. Clan got more magic growths than I thought he would. He's actually at 17 magic. His speed is not looking good though. He should have had a much higher speed than... He should at least be on par with Anna, which he actually kind of is. So maybe I'm giving him too much shit here. So Clan, decent enough speed. Decent enough magic. I did get kind of lucky on that because he's only got a 40% growth there. Obviously, his base strength growth is higher, so we probably would have had more luck if we did do the whole give him Micaiah, keep him level 1 until we get a second seal, and then blast him in levels with Micaiah. But we just, since we're doing this bad unit run, we were just investing too heavily in too many early game units to really bother with that, because we also had to get Anna and Anna and the chapter 3 people up. Jade, I am pleasantly surprised with how she turned out as a martial master, actually. This is definitely a build I'd consider doing again with her in the future. She's not a very good offensive martial master, but her defense and res is much higher than what you would get with like Chloe or Lapis. So that's pretty cool. Tamara is Tamara. She needs minimal investment to get online. I'm not really sure why people rate her so low. Kind of weird to me. Bunet is absolute garbage so far. He's basically just a chain attack bot that can sometimes break enemies. But what did we expect? Surprisingly, he's not too far in total stats behind our main character in Etier. So, and even Alfred somehow, despite Alfred having really good personal growths. Actually, it's his classes that have good growths. Jean and Sage, I've gone over this before, he's basically a better Citrine that gets to level up as a staff in the early game. So, yeah, his speed is not great. His speed was never going to be great, because even though he has a 40% personal growth in speed, he's not getting any boost from expertise. It boosts his class growths by double. So he is at an 80% magic growth. He's at a 45 in dex, and a 80% in res. So he's gonna turn into our magic tank, probably. Higher res than Clan or Anna for sure. And Rosado we haven't really had a chance to do much with, but his stats look fine. He's got a... The main problem with Rosado here is going to be being slowed down by his axe. So if we want to get that 35 attack, we're going to have to switch to the axe. We probably only do that on a break. The rest of the time we're probably going to... We're probably going to go for the Steel Lance most of the time. his stats look a lot better with the Steel Lance. We're at 32 attack. We've got the 24 speed, because he's only being weighed down by 1 right now. So when we give him the Steel Lance +3, with speed +3, he actually looks a lot better. This is a usable character for sure. I've given him a lot of shit in the past, but I don't think he's gonna be better than any other character that you've invested in up to this point. Like, except for Bunei. Well, yeah, he's much better than Bunei because of his dex and speed. So, he's not a standout character, and I definitely think he deserves to be in the bottom 13. Using Jade like this, I don't think is going to give us a good idea of if she's in a good spot on the tier list. Because she is second from the bottom on our combined tier list. But so far she's been invaluable, but that might just be because a Martial Master with Lucina is always going to just be the best unit on your team. Anyway, that's where we are. Quick little team review. Next time we play is going to be Tuesday this time for real. This little mini stream was completely unintended, but yeah. I will schedule it for Tuesday, 3 p.m. I think I'm on Pacific time right now. But, yep. See you next time. Thanks for watching.